All right, so yesterday I picked up a local collection and decided I'd show some of the DC books out of that collection. Now, you're gonna see a lot of glare, you're gonna see a lot of these have remnants of old stickers on them that is actually on the bag, not on the comics themselves. So I need to rebag and board these, but before I do that, I decided to make a video. So it's kind of a smorgasbord. I think there's like 4 or 5 different titles in here. There's Heavy War, and there's also some, well, we'll get into it. But anyway, Enemy Ace. This is issue number 145. It's actually a really nice cover. You can see the wolf. I don't know if it's protecting. Yeah, it looks like it's protecting the soldier from other wolves. And you can see the down planes. And this is actually part of Star Spangled War Stories, number 145, and it says Enemy Ace. I don't know if I said that to start. Again, powerful imagery. This is 146, Star Spangled War Stories with Enemy Space, the Hammer of Hell. So, you know, these are mostly 12 and 15 cent covers. Like the first one was 12, this one's 15. So these are going to be war-centric, obviously. You can see the insignia right there. Another one of the same. This one's maybe slightly better copy. This is issue number 142. So it looks like the female pilot's upset at the guy for, "You killed my brother, now I challenge you, Von Hammer. A duel to the death in the sky." Pretty interesting. Nice copy. And I have 141 times 2. This is pretty powerful. This is a 107. You can see the Nazi insignia on the bomb there. Multiple bombs. Pull out, Little Ed. I'm acting as target for these magnetic rockets. Little Ed. Wow, that's some powerful imagery. Nice book. This is I'd say poor condition. You know, a lot of spine roll here. This is probably like a 2.0 to, yeah, roughly 2.0 to 3.0. This is Unknown Soldier, number 211. Again, I'm a sucker for these old war stories. This is a really rough Army at War, Sergeant Rock 187. You can see the Nazi, what is that, wristband? And the soldiers, like, I just kicked their butts. Nobody knows it, but this last fight finished me. This is Fighting Army, number 147. It looks like you can see this soldier is wearing a gas mask. The other soldiers are grabbing their mouths like, oh my gosh, we're being poisoned. You can see it's, I don't know if it's an early barcode, but anyway, 50 center, Charlton Comics. Powerful imagery. Voice from No Man's Land. This is Charlton Comics again, Fighting Marines, number 144, 40 cent comic. And I apologize for the glare here. I'm trying to avoid that, but with these old bags, it's tough. This is a Fighting Marines. What issue number is this? I'm not sure, but this looks like we're fighting the Russians. I could be wrong. No, that's Japanese, I think. I'm gonna plead ignorance here, guys. Hope no one's offended, but I'm not sure which that is. This is GI Combat number 282. This is a book I have many copies of. This is the first one I've actually found in the wild, Sergeant Rock 351. Pretty important because there's a 2-page Holocaust story with really disturbing imagery. So if you have this book and you haven't looked at it, I encourage you to, but just be prepared. And then we have a whole bunch of Sergeant Furies. Here's number 50. Don't worry about these prices, guys. These are old. Sergeant Fury 30. Sergeant Fury number 64. Number 25. Again, these are in surprisingly pretty good condition. Number 69, Sergeant Fury, the Howling Commandos. I think this is definitely a Nazi. Yeah, this is definitely a Nazi cover. Yeah, you can see his insignia doing the Heil Hitler hand raised there. It says Erich Koenig, traitor. This is number 65. 67. Nice book. Another 65. Pretty nice copy, actually. I'm really surprised at the condition of a lot of these. Some of them are rough, but number 51. God, look at that imagery. Man. So powerful. 12 centers. Number 62. Reminds me of Hogan's Heroes a little bit, that cover. TV show. Love this cover. 53, the paratroopers. Look at him. Smoking a cigar. Shooting out of an airplane. That's a man. Dur, dur, dur. And I think this is the last Sergeant Fury, number 52. Very cool. So that's it for that stack. And then there's one more stack. I'm going to save the ones I like the best for last, guys. Okay. So I think this is the first one in this bunch that has a date stamp. Let's see if you can see that there. September 27th of 64. This is number 117, Star Spangled War Stories. I would say it's, you know, because of this corner here and somewhere across here and the other corner, it's definitely a lower grade book, you know, pulling from the staples. I don't really care though. I think it's great. This is number 124, another, I would say lower grade. Yeah, probably like a, I don't know, maybe a 2 to 3. Not that I care, but 117, love the dinosaur. And then you have the dinosaur that's being hatched. Very menacing. Yeah, 117. Very cool. This is 103. Another dinosaur cover. Fighting the paratroopers. Or being shot at by. This is 108. You can see the top corner here has a lot of fading, but otherwise it's a really nice book. Really nice. Hard to get these reds to be vibrant. All these 12 centers. This is 135. You have the Japanese and the American fighting the dinosaurs. Oh, sorry, you can't really see that, can you? Japanese and the American. So good. Love it. This is 114. Let's see, what do we have here? 113. Look at that. It's taking out the plane. Wow. So good. And I have 3 copies in a row of this same book, 131. And they're all, I'd say, really good copies. Really good copies. This one, maybe not as nice. But look at that imagery. Japanese, I think it's a submarine. Look at that. Oh, so good. And then we're getting to my favorites from this bunch. This is, what number is this? 116. Look at this. Look at the reds in this book. He's using a machine gun to fight this giant gorilla. You can't pin a medal on a gorilla. Sergeant Gorilla. This is 126. War Stories. Star Spangled War Stories. Not going to show you that one yet. We'll save that for the very last. This is a rough copy of 111. Look at it. It's like King Kong holding a plane. Very nice. And then at the end, I have 2 copies of this. This is number 107. Look at that. Wow. And that's it, guys. Love to know what you think.